Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners. You are tuning into the Goldylocks Productions presentation of the Spiritual Insight Show with Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Spiritual Insight Show. I'm Reverend Tiffany White Sage Woman, and I'm so happy to be with each and every one of you in this sacred circle on this Sunday, November 14th, 2021. Hello, Ruth. Yay, welcome. And so just, it's quite chilly here in Connecticut. So it's right now 47 degrees. Woo! Fahrenheit. For those that, maybe watching elsewhere. But it's pretty chilly. So you see I've got my sweater on this time. It's like, woo. Have to put a sweater on. First day putting the sweater on. It just goes downhill for that. No, it's good though. Sledding downhill. Yay! Right, Linnell? Hi, Linnell. We like the snow. Obviously. Hello, Veronica. How are you? And yay. So, from Australia, watching from Australia. So, good morning to you, my dear. So, welcome everyone. And whether you're watching the show live on YouTube, Goldylocks YouTube channel, or on the Rumble channel, we are. I am grateful that you are tuning in and watching. So thank you so much. And yes, really appreciate that. And for the new viewers, maybe, you just don't know who I am, my website, you can check out more information on my website, whitesagewoman.com. whitesagewoman.com. I'm saying sage, S-A-G-E, whitesagewoman.com. Slow it down a little bit for our audio listeners as well, because all of these shows do go to audio podcasting streaming stations. So welcome everyone. So let's see. Hello, Wendy. Hello. All right. So I'm going to do something. Let's see, Veronica. I have my winter woolies on, below average temps for this time of year. I know, right? I'm just like, oh, it's so cold. But it's all good. It's all good. Hello, Sarah. Super Space Cookie. Yay. So, I'm going to do some sharing, of course. Just talk a little bit. But I thought I wanted to allow a little bit more time to get some messages in. And so anyone that will donate this evening, whether it is on Super Chat or on Rumble Rant, and even on the Goldylocks Productions Venmo, however you donate, I will pull 2 cards for those that donate, and for everyone else, because I'm not going to leave anyone out. All right, I will pull a card for you, but you get to choose which deck you want me to pull it from. Okay, so there we go. So you can either do a super chat, super sticker on YouTube, a Rumble Rant on Rumble, or if you're not really comfortable with that and you do have Venmo, you can use the Goldylocks Productions Venmo. I'll put that up there to you. It's just one word, Goldylocks Productions, but I did learn that you have to it's a business. So it's Goldylocks Productions. Look for it under business. I think that's what I have gotten some tips on, or how to find it better. It's just because it is a business page profile on Venmo. So Goldylocks Productions. All right. So there we go. I just wanted to put that out there first so you can think about it. Collect yourself, whatever. Show hosts, though, Goldylocks Production show hosts, please do not donate. And I will be happy to pull cards for you too. All right. So it's just, I love you all. I really, really do. So, all right. So, I watched a really, really great show, movie yesterday. I'll tell you about that in just a minute. Let's see. Sarah, thank you so much, Sarah. Super Space Cookie for the donation. Woohoo! I will get to you in just one moment. May I have the 32-cent card? Oh, Veronica, you are so funny. You're going to get a card too. So, just before I get into the talking, the 2 cards. Remember the light language deck that I have, the cosmic consciousness light language? All right. That's light language. And then the magical times, which everyone seems to love this deck too. I mean, I love this one too. So those that donate, you get both cards. Those that actually everyone donates because you're donating your time to be here, and I love and respect that. All right. So and everyone else, so you'll get to choose what deck you want me to pull a card from and give you a message. Okay. I just wanted to do something extra for those that there's a monetary donation, but I appreciate everyone donating your time, your love, and your energy sitting in this sacred circle. So there. Yay! And Robin is in the house. Robin's Cosmic Soul Food. Yay! All right. Okay, so yesterday I watched this really great movie. It's a spiritual theme type movie, and I'm going to tell you, it's been a long time since a movie moved me. I mean, really, I was. Oh, that's interesting. There's times it was crying. It was only an hour and 45 minutes long. It's called Astral City. Astral City. I'm not even. Let me get to the comments to type. I'm like, where am I typing? I don't know. It's called Astral City. Now, it's in Spanish, but it does have English subtitles. And it is this. If you haven't seen this movie, this will change your life. Or we'll just be like, whoa, put that punctuation. Yes, this is what I see. This is what I know. This is what I feel. This is yes. It visualizes it. It provides a visual for what we know, and it's so amazing. Anyway, check that out. I watched it on Amazon Prime. I know, the big A. I watched it on Amazon Prime. I do believe you can rent it on Netflix. So just check that out. It was made in 2010, and like I said, it is Spanish or Portuguese, I think, but Spanish with English titles. All right, and trust me, it is so very well made. Yeah, I just was blown away, and just I'm glad. I'm going to probably watch it a couple more times before the rental runs out, because it's like, oh wow, this is so cool. I love it. Anyway, okay, so but this ties into what we're going to talk about too, so I think that's kind of interesting. So Veronica says, I love the light language cards. I have them on my Christmas wish list. Yes, right. Cosmic. It's the only ones I've been able to find so far that are really, really like the Cosmic Consciousness, Ascension deck. So anyway, jot that movie down. Look for it on however you watch your movies, and let me know how you like that. You gotta let me know. How you feel about that movie. And if anyone you want to share, you can do that too, and share with me other movies. Share with me when you watch this, or if you have seen it. And it was interesting when I was watching this on Prime, then it has other suggestions in the same category, and they had some other ones too that I was like, ooh, let me go check these out another time. But it's I was impressed of the variety. So I'm like, awesome. Yay. Anyway, so I really love that, because it does talk about it would be what we would call heaven, maybe. And I love how it's spheres, orbs, spheres upon spheres upon spheres, energy spheres. And they talk about that. It's just really, really cool. So yeah, Sarah, go. I rented it. You can buy it or rent it. I just rented it on Amazon Prime. And I'm telling you, you will not regret that at all. So I may have to go back and buy it so I can watch it anytime I want to. So outside that time frame that they give, I think it's 3 days that you can watch it. So yeah, for the Prime members, you can take advantage of the music, the watching the videos, and so forth. I'm not here to promote that. I'm just talking. Anyway, I'm just rambling on. So anyway, talking about that and just about some information that I had received, which I think we all know, we all feel. So some of the things that my committee was telling me, that we were sharing with me last week, actually like Thursday, Friday, and how exciting this is, that by the winter solstice, from the winter solstice, most definitely, and into the end of the year, but the winter solstice is always, or summer, depending on where you are, winter or summer, solstice that's coming up, there, the collectively, the 3D, the third dimension, will be imploded, will be pulled apart, or no, not pulled apart, moved away from the fourth dimension. All right, it's starting to flatline. It's starting to go away. It's starting to dissipate, however you want, whatever word you want to use, insert it. All right. And the fourth dimension will be the new collective reality. Now, many of us we have already gone into the fourth dimension, and we're already into the fifth dimension. And you have to know the fourth dimension is really huge. All right. And because I talked about this before, the fourth dimension, and then about what we call heaven is so huge that the lower dimensions is kind of like purgatory. And then there's the healing section, and then there's even the learning section, and then the upper fourth dimension. There is a frequency fence, I think, somewhere around that fourth dimension, where we couldn't get out of this fourth dimension and kept coming, reincarnating. And that, we agreed to that. We agreed to come in to help with the ascension of this planet, for humanity, to help humanity. We agreed to all of this, okay? But in that upper fourth dimension, we have our guides and our helpers, and that's what I'm saying when talking about this. Is just, I love how everything falls together, because my committee and I, my team, my committee and I, we have this conversation. Then I watch the movie, and then it's like, here, talk about this. It just, bam, 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 all fits. And I love when it validates like that. All right. And so, but this is collectively, those that want to ascend and are working on that. This is where the lower fourth dimension is, where the awakening occurs. And we begin the process of issue resolution. Anyone who has worked through their own issue resolution, or I call it, this is where your past or your life review takes place. Your life review. Okay, this isn't an overnight process, and it can be quite uncomfortable at times, because we have to face our own shadows. We have to face things that we have suppressed and pushed down. This is where we process our shadows. We maybe go over, rethink, reanalyze our beliefs, and reframe our stories. And it's really fall into that truth and trust. All right. And this is on a global scale. The fourth dimension also, where we shed what doesn't serve us. and where our spiritual gifts are reactivated. Do you remember? We remember. We remember. We're all born with these spiritual gifts, but that third dimension fear-based matrix caused many of us to forget or to deny that. So I'm talking millions upon millions will begin to remember who they are and separate themselves from fear. So with all this holy divine light streaming in and the love from the awakened hearts, this will make it impossible for fear and darkness to remain. It won't be overnight, as all transformation is a process, but there will be a quickening. It's going to, we're moving faster. Things are happening faster, okay? And it's, yay! That veil is almost, I mean, it's almost diminished, and all the world will see what they could not see before. And no one can stay asleep after the shake up, the shake awake, and the light illuminating the darkness. All right. So from the winter solstice to the end of the year, from this vantage point, all people everywhere will have a conscious choice whether to continue to move into the light or just opt out of the ascension. Some who prefer their comfort zone of fear will choose to stay right where they are rather than rise up to the new possibilities. But that will be their conscious choice, their free will. Their free will. Okay. And no longer, but this will be their free will and their conscious choice, no longer blinded by unconscious compliance. Right. So the flatlining 3D and the awakening of the fourth dimension will not be graceful and easy for many people, as birth, the rebirth, or just birth, is a messy and painful process. Just remember, the more we breathe through it, we hold each other's hands, we have circles like these, and focus on the beauty on the other side, the easier and less painful this whole process will be. All right. And so we truly are birthing a new collective reality. All right. And us light workers are the midwives of this birthing and this new collective, right? So how amazing is that? It is truly amazing. And what amazing times it is that we are in. Yeah, it can be scary, but it's going through chaos to this rebirth is kind of scary, right? Right? Let me go back, catch up on some of these here. I was in the zone, so I think I'm back now. Woo! All right, let me catch up. Veronica VB. I watched Ghost the other night, Blast in the Past. I have got to watch. I got to catch up with that. Veronica, I really want to see it though. I saw like a promo for it earlier, and I'm like, oh, I got to catch this. Let's see. Hello, Sugar Kim, Sugar Magnolia. I was just with the wild horses, and one let me scratch his ears for a few minutes. Oh, how wonderful, Sugar. Oh, yeah, I know. It does sound so relaxing, doesn't it? Robin, I wonder if this is why the starships are watching us. We are going through a lot. So here's the thing. We reached a certain level of ascension. They're not just watching us, they're helping. And more are moving in, coming in and helping. All right. Because the evil non-human controllers have been removed from this planet. All right. And they're just cleaning up their bloodline and their followers, those that were manipulated, blackmailed, whatever. And they're cleaning up what's left. All right. And so most definitely, I want you to see it. I want you to feel it. I want you to know it. That whatever you call them, the Alliance, the Galactic Federation, there's so many terms, phrases, and it depends where they are from too, but it really is a bunch of our star ancestors coming in and helping, all right, with this, because energetically this is a process, and they're really helping with all of this, and it's so exciting. Yes, it is so like I was humming Amazing Grace. Oh, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Veronica shares, like, someone I know was awakened and I would never have predicted it. So miracles are possible. Miracles are always possible. And so it's very beautiful. And I've had someone ask me, though, if there's free will, why was there a frequency fence? The thing is that there was free will to come in, and we knew about the frequency fence, but we wanted to come in, meaning that we couldn't leave this until we fully had finished the mission of ascension. Okay, and so now what's happening? This is what's happening. Don't you understand? That frequency fence is gone. So this is another reason why we're also going to see it's not just people that don't want to ascend, but the people that were only here to be temporary to help out. Now they get to go. They get to go back to their star family. They get to go back to their system. If they're not from here, they finally get to leave this galaxy. This, they get to leave. And so it's beautiful. I want you to, as we're going to, and we already are experiencing mass amount of numbers that's being hidden from us or lied to or whatever, people that are leaving. And just hold that space of love for everyone. Just say thank you so much. Thank you for everything, for your life. Thank you for your mission, and we wish you the best. And all right. So hello, Melissa. Yay! All right. So don't we have to stay focused and know that love never ends, love never dies, death is an illusion, but they weren't going to ascend in the physical body, and that there's not everybody signed up to have more light come into their body to ascend in this physical body. And so but yeah, so we all have we're here for a bit. I know everyone in this circle's here for a bit. Yeah. We're not done yet. No. So it's holding that space, right? And now my third chakra keeps speeding up. Yeah, exactly. Yay. All right. So as I said in the beginning, those that drop a super, that donate in YouTube or Rumble or on the Goldylocks Productions Venmo, that's the word I was looking for. I will pull 2 cards for you, and and everyone else will get 1 card. Show host, please do not donate. I love you. Don't do that. All right. So, and Sarah was the first one. So I'm going to spend some time with you guys tonight. And is there any questions that y'all have, maybe for me, for the committee, for my committee? Any questions that you can think of? I'm here for a long and good time. Exactly, Veronica. You want to know how you can tell? Is if you've always believed and known that peace was going to return to this planet. If you love this planet so much, then there you go. Right? Yay. So, you know. But, and here's the thing is that it's not that those of us that agreed to stay doesn't mean that we're any better than anybody that is leaving. All right. All of our missions are different, and we all have different, time is irrelevant, but when it's our moment to go, it's our moment to go and do something else. All right. And those that choose not to, even after all of this, and by the end of the year, they choose not to, they are going into now, This is interesting. You see that movie, Astral City. They're going into another astral. They're going to the astral schools, to finish up and to wrap up their learning. Okay, so it's pretty amazing. Woohoo! All right, so Sarah, I'm going to pull a couple cards for you. First, let's see. Sarah. I grabbed the magical one first, Sarah. Magical deck for Sarah. What message do you have for Sarah? Ooh, Sarah, prosperity. Oh, I love the frogs. Focus on the positive and more good will come. Give thanks for blessings and they will multiply. Prosperity begins in the mind, but really the creator is in the Sacred Heart Center, right? Really in the Sacred Heart Center. Prosperity. That's your magical times card, your earth magic, I was going to say. All right, so, and Sarah, let's see now what your light language card is. Ooh, universal connection from the Pleiades, and it's expanding, which really does go with your prosperity card, right? So, Sarah, look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Doesn't it look like a harp or some kind of, it's a kind of instrument? Sound, music. Isn't that beautiful? So those are your messages for you tonight, Sarah. Thank you so much. And speaking of Sarah, I was going to wait till the end of the show, but, I just can't. So my show next week, I have a very special guest. Ooh, my camera's focused. I have a very special guest, and my special guest is, of course, Sarah and Graphia Super Space Cookie. So I'm not sure why my camera is not, I don't think it's recovered. Let me try to go back and forth. It's not focusing like it should. Okay, we'll just give it a moment. Whatever. You can still see me, you can still see me, right? So, all right. Great messages. Thank you. More evening entertainment. So as I'm giving messages, if we can think of any questions, please don't forget to drop that question in the comments. And I love how y'all interact with one another. So amazing. Yay. I'm looking now on Rumble to see if there's any comments on Rumble. All right. And don't forget to, if you're watching on YouTube, to give a thumbs up, to like it. This show, share it if you feel like someone else could enjoy it. On the Rumble, please give me a rant, the little plus, give a Rumble. So, don't know why it's, fuzzy. But anyway, at the Spiritual Message Circle, we had some cameras going fuzzed too. So I'm not sure why it's fuzzy, but it should fix itself. All right. Anyway. Well, let me see. Who else do we have here? I'm going to scroll back up so I don't miss anybody. Doot. Actually, everyone else, put in the comments what card you want. Do you want the Magical Times card? Or do you want the Cosmic Consciousness, the light language one? So, and then I'll go from there. There we go. Does it look fine, Linnell? Okay, maybe it's my eyes. I don't know. Thank you. So put what card you want in the comments, and I will pull that for you. Okay? Yay. So we've been having I don't have my glasses on anyway. Linnell, there you go. Yeah. Robin and I, everybody's like, oh, it looks good. I love you. Okay, let's see. Sugar. All right, Sugar Kim. Light language. Here we go. Woo. Oh, did you see that one just took off? Here we go. Okay. Now, this is, wow, releasing from Orion, releasing shame. You have released a lot of shame. And this is yourself. This was programmed. You have done a very good job in releasing. And I swear it almost looks like someone's scribbling Kim right there, doesn't it? Am I still blurry? But anyway, so you are doing, this is just validating all that releasing that you're doing. Okay? So there you go. Whoop, whoop. I love the validations. Ruth wants the magical times card. Okay, Ruth. Let's see which one. Oh, no, hold on. And where is Ruth's card? Right here. Okay. Oh. Okay, so these are people around you. There's someone around you, adversity. See the gifts in the challenge. One can be taught within the calm, but the greatest lessons are learned from the storms. Oh, look at the beautiful mermaid and the dolphin, adversity. Now, you are supporting someone going through this, unless you're going through this, but you're going to get through. Any of you have mastered, you really have come a long way with working through everything. So I feel like someone around you are helping them get through their adversity, and to see the magic and the gifts and the challenge. All right, so that is for you, my dear Ruth. Yes, thank you. So Linnell, light language. All right, my dear. Of course. Do, 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 do. I don't know why I'm singing that. So crazy. Ooh. So from your message comes from the Pleiades. It's connection. Your connection is expanding. Look like an antenna. Does it look like an antenna? Your connection is expanding. Linnell. Woohoo! That's great validation there. Yay. Oh, my goodness. Drink some more aqua, some more water. All right, Veronica. I'm not consciously knowledgeable about the star sources, but I had a symbol put in my third eye in a meditation. Does your committee know where it's from? All right, let me tap into that. I know, Veronica, I wasn't either, because the names we create for them are different. So that's why it's really not that important. The names that science comes up with, science comes up with things, and we'll talk about that in a minute. Somebody remind me to talk about science, the difference between science and magic. But the symbol in my third eye in a meditation, does your know where from? Yeah, it's actually from another system, and I don't know the name of it. All right, but the Pleiades does carry a lot of other systems. Other systems come through really the Pleiades. They come through. It's like they have to stop there and then get the messages through the Pleiades. They have to be careful. There's certain message centers that they can come in. So it is beyond this system and this galaxy, Veronica. But they are communicating to you through the Pleiades. So the number 7 will vibrate with you. Beautiful blue colors, cobalt blue, vibrant electric blue. The number 7. Yeah. Okay. There you go. I hope that helps you. Oh my goodness. And I'm burping it out. Oh, and then let's pull a light language card for Veronica. Veronica, my Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. From the Pleiades, here is your message. Wholeness. You're expanding in that wholeness. Expanding in the wholeness. Doesn't it almost look like a scroll, like your record? Your like your soul's record. You've been doing a lot of that work. So anyone who does Akashic Records work, the Akashic Records was actually held, and notice I'm saying was held in the fourth dimension, which is hijackable. We know that, okay? Hijackable, and twisted and inverted. Always go higher to the Amenti Hall, which is where your higher self and your guardian angel is, the 12th dimension. It's a Amenti Hall. This is the room. You have a room in heaven. This is what they were talking. You have a room in the mansion. And you actually do have this beautiful room, this beautiful chamber decorated in any way that it just depends. It reflects all of your aspects. Your past lives are who you are. And this is your whole soul story, not just a story on Earth. Because the Akashic was only for your incarnations on this planet. And the Amenti Hall, your whole story, your whole soul's records are there. Wow. Wow. I feel like you're doing that type of work. Okay? So there you go. So I wouldn't be surprised if the symbol kind of looked like a key, the key to your room in Amenti Hall. All right. There you go. That's your message, Veronica. Wow. Woo! Oh my goodness, it's just scrolled really fast. Seriously? Robin, I love you. Pick any card for me, please and thank you. Which one do we feel like she needs? She has a lot of magic. All right, the cosmic consciousness I'm feeling for you. The light language, Robin. Oh, I'm clearing my throat. I'm clearing my throat. Very good, very good. You're working on that. You're doing good. You've always spoken your voice to some degree. But you're getting better with that. A little clearing that out. And we got, see, this is the clearing. Past life integration from Sirius. I'm serious. I love that. All right, initiation. Past life integration. So you actually are going through some sort of initiation in this process. In your life review, I feel you've already done that, but I feel like all of us are going to go through it again, even though we've gone through it, and we can be in upper parts of the fourth dimension, in the beginning parts of the fifth dimension, and then when we meditate, we even go higher. All right, so it's yeah, woo, yeah, serious initiation. And you're passing. I mean, you are just passing with flying colors. So this is a test. This is only a test. But you're passing. And that's what they want you to tell yourself too, is take deep breaths, and this is temporary. This is a test. And I'll be darned if I'm going to fail this. Thank you very much. Have a good day. There you go, Robin. I love you too, Robin. All right, Melissa. Missy. I hope you were well rested from yesterday. Not that you really need that. It just ignites you, gets you all. I hope you were able to sleep last night. Woo! All right, Missy. Where is your card? Does she have 2, 1? Oh, don't play hide and seek on me. Where is Melissa's card? Here it is. Aww. So you also, seriously, Sirius is going through an initiation of abundance. And you're going to come through this with flying colors. You already are. This is the end phase. So this has been one of your challenge points in your life. We put certain obstacles that we must face in life, whether it's romance or money, or you get the idea. And abundance isn't just money, but for you, this is coming from your abundance in all other areas, and the money is going to ease up and get better too, and bring that whole abundance all the way around, okay. And so there you go. Woo. So yeah, wow, more and more. Look at y'all are just with flying colors getting through these initiations. You're welcome, Ruth. You're welcome, Danelle. Let's see, Sugar Kim. Yes, big releases and learning. It wasn't my lesson, but I accepted the job. I watched Orion every night across the sky, very drawn. Oh, that's nice. Very beautiful. It's good that you know that, Sugar Kim. Let's see. Oh, okay. I'd be grateful for a message or a card too. Yes, Barbara. Let me see. I'm being drawn, Barbara, to the Magical Times deck for you, Barbara. Barbara, you're one of Melissa's viewers, huh? From California. Barbara from California, am I right? She definitely has a golden glow around you. Oh. Ooh, okay. As awareness, this is the golden glow. I love the fairy with the dragonfly. Pay attention to to all the details. Look with new eyes. There are signs and omens everywhere. Awareness, awareness, awareness. And it's almost like you are looking at everything through new eyes now. And you are paying attention and more of that awareness. And look, I said I saw a golden glow around you. And look, it's just this card's got all this golden orange coloring on it. With the fairy and the dragonfly. Ooh. Oh, yeah. So keep paying attention. You are looking through with new eyes. Maybe journal it down. It's not your imagination. This is the new you seeing through your new eyes. There you go. Yeah, you're welcome. Let's see, Linnell. My third chakra is really moving around with this show this evening. Good. Let's get this chakra dancing. Woo! You, John. Oh, you're so funny, Linnell. Veronica, thank you. And Blue, my favorite. Wow. I've been to that room in my meditations. Thank you so much. I love you. I love you too. So there you go. All right. Robin, yes, I am going through some junk. This is so true for me. I was going up and down, and thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. Mostly up. Yes. But we have to remember, isn't this interesting? We are ascending. Those that are fighting it are pulling on us, tugging on us, challenging us. I have it too. And it's like, yeah, okay. Wendy, what kind of writing is on those cards? Is that alien writing? That's what light language is. Light language is the alien, is ancient symbols. It's so simple, really, who we are and our divinity, who we truly are. And watch kids. They don't really need a lot of words. You know, that the talking is the hardest part for kids. It really, and for some adults like me. I don't think I've ever learned the English language correctly. No, it's, words, trying to find the right words to talk about. Words are difficult. Verbal communication is so difficult because they're used to the telepathic. And the telepathy really is about words. It's about images. It's about symbols. It's about images. This is how we communicate with animals. You show them pictures. You show them symbols and images. Well, it's the same thing, and the same with all the universe. And isn't it interesting how every ancient, when they find ancient writings, it's symbols. It's symbols. And it's more than, it's not an alphabet. It's a picture that has meanings to them. So that's what that is, Wendy, is it's light language, like symbolisms, and it's very, very, very powerful. And yeah, there you go. Of course, you can have a card. Wendy, which one would you like? Do you want the light language one or do you want the magical one? Excuse me, I'm burping. Here we go. You're welcome, Melissa. Barbara, wow, thank you so much from California. I'm seeing with new eyes a bit too. Yes, yeah, and that's what they're validating, Barbara. That's what they're validating. Yes, you are. Very good. So Wendy, let me know which deck you want. If you want the light language one, or you want the magical times one. Okay. Okay, let me know. Is there any other questions? Anybody have any questions or anything? Or just are they all going with the flow? You want me to pick? I'm feeling drawn to the light language one since that's the one, the cosmic consciousness. And when you see a lot of this when you don't understand, you've seen a lot of this. You've been on the ships. You remember the writings you've seen on the walls or the writings around? You know, Wendy. I know you know. Okay. You know, but you need to remember to bring that up. Yeah. Hold on. Woo. All right. What card is for Wendy? Wendy. From the Pleiades. Expanding. Freedom. Now, I want you to look at all of this. Okay, Wendy, Reiki symbols. Isn't that a form of light language for healing, right? Here you go. Look at all this. Freedom. It looked like it, right? That's what it doesn't it? It looks like that. And that's exactly anytime the Reiki symbols is light language. Anything channeled type of symbols is coming from a good source. It's light language. So, yay. So there you go. That's that. You can take a screenshot when I hold the cards up. And if it goes into focus long enough, there we go. And you can really resonate with it. You can just feel the vibration off of all the cards, right? You can feel the vibration, and that's it. See, light language is more than just a symbol. In this symbol, you've got numerology, you've got the sacred geometry, you've got the sound, you've got everything. It's a note, it's a song, it's a musical, right? How many of us grew up watching musicals going, how come everyday life can't be like this? How come we just can't do this, right? Anyway. Yeah, Robin, I've been remembering a lot lately. Yes, and see, this is we're getting closer. More and more is coming. It's speeding up. Well, now I love sharing space and light language. Yes, me too. Wendy, thank you. I think I missed something here I saw something that Veronica. Words are hard and come out my mouth jumbled. I use the word thingy a lot. Yes, exactly. Yeah, it does. And so it's especially when we live from our sacred heart center, it's sometimes it's a little hard to get the words up and out. So when we have a hard time, what helps me when I have a hard time saying something, and this is you got to do the voice therapy. You got to I'll either sing really loudly, I will scream very loudly, but it's just just to, because right now we are in these physical bodies, and we need to use and speak our voice, right? So it needs to come up from the sacred heart, and whether it's singing, it's music, humming, totally acceptable for that. And so whistling, but not near Robin, because Robin just don't whistle near Robin. Okay. So just any kind of music. Music like that. All right. So it's vocal chords. Isn't that interesting? They call it vocal chords, like the chord of music, right? Chords of music. Interesting, right? Lynette, it's been really nice being back up in Tahoe, singing in the woods again. I know, isn't that beautiful? Oh, so nice. Veronica, thanks for the singing tip. My life should become a musical. I think yes, it should be a musical. We should sing. You know, I loved Grease. Who watched Grease? I think everyone loved watching Grease, right? Going, oh, look at that! I want to sing. Yes, and improv it, have fun. That's what I've been doing lately. Is I'll just start singing. How you feel, just start singing and try to rhyme. Try to do the rhymey thing and just improv. Try to get the words to match. See how fast you are with it. And it's the thing is that it helps you to your singing from the heart, and it makes the mind just take a back seat and listen and stop being so chatter, 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 chatter. So backseat driver, the mind is the backseat driver. Shh. Yes, yes, yes. Robin's laughing. Sing loudly every day. Very good for you. It is very good for you. And plus, though, Wendy, you have a lot of musical instruments too that you are playing, and so you're surrounding yourself with musical. Most definitely. And so it's a tip, like I said, the 432 hertz. You can tune your instruments to that. Interestingly, before they really started to mess with our music, classical music was set to 432 hertz. This is why it's so healing to us. And then it switched to the god awful 440 hertz, just a couple of hertzes away. When you see what that looks like when they take the vibration and do like the sand art, the 432 is so beautiful, and the 440 is like ugh, and it just messes everything up. And that's what they have been trying to say, the mind control, coming in on that frequency, what the TV commercials, the songs and jingles they play. And so just unplugging from that, getting back to the 432 hertzes. Yeah. Yes. Let's see. Wendy, it helps you swallow your food when you get old. Well, now I've been singing different songs like Land Loving It. Yeah. That's one thing I want to get is the 432 tuning fork. It's interesting. It's like I was going to buy a whole set of them, and my committee was like, the only one that they wanted us to concentrate on as light workers is the 432 because it's helping. It is really helping each of us. It's helping the planet. She's ascending very quickly, and it does help. And so, Veronica, get ready to burp. So. Oh, yeah. So, real quick, I want to go into something too, but they're bringing this up. The difference between science and magic. Okay. It's interesting. I knew as a young child, I didn't like science. And maybe to memory from Atlantis times, Atlanteans, it was the scientists who thought that they could co-create better than Source, than God, and got too big for the britches, got too egotistical, and caused, of course, the rift, the flood, everything, the polar shift, all this chaos to come in. And some people are just like, I want to get to those magical times to where science and magic work together. But here's the thing is we didn't call science at that time. It's all magic. It really is magic. Science, though, in this third dimension is being represented as black magic. And I want you to understand that. Black magic is the science that is in front of us today. The science that says certain things are safe when they're not. The science, that's black magic. That's a spell. They're trying to put a spell. A spell. All right? That's black magic. Magic, divine magic, just magic. It's magic. Know that everything has the white and the dark to it. The white, the light and the dark, the light and the shadow. And so there's always that two sides of it. And so, but when they, that's even a step further away from that when it's used for evil purposes, now you've just totally gone outside the yin and yang symbol, outside the balance of white and shadow. They don't even really want to call it the dark, but yes, light and the dark, because that shadow is necessary. It's part of us. I want you to think about that. We talked about my show, was it last week or a couple weeks ago, about the magnet, the the arch magnet is magnetism. All right. It's got the positive and the negative. A battery has a positive and a negative. All right. It's not going to light anything or make anything work unless you have the power from both the positive and the negative in balance, power up. We cannot energetically operate on positive only. We can't operate on negative only. And that's a danger there, because if in the shadow part, the darkness, there is a basement floor. And if we go into the darkest part of our shadow and we're staying there way too long, that floor can open up or leads to evil. Evil is attracted to someone that stays into depression, that stays into that darkness way too long. The shadow is needed for us to learn lessons, for us really. It is a very valuable tool for us, but it's not meant for us to live and reside there. Then we're attracting other things. Then when someone stays too long in that darkest of the shadows, then that basement floor opens up to the evil, and evil will try to grab that person. Will be knocking on that door. And same thing, too much in the light, you can be blinded by the light, disillusional. You have to have balance. That's the key. And I know I have to watch myself, because we have been trained spiritual verbiage to say, stay positive. Well, no, we need to stay balanced, because that shadow, we need that too, or else we can't power. We can't power up, right? Like the Energizer Bunny. Ding, ding, ding. Anyway, so just remember that we do have this beautiful balance. And think of all the ancient statues and everything that had scales. The scales are balanced. Our energy needs to be balanced. All right. And that makes us even more powerful. And not too much this, not too much that, but just perfect balance and harmony. And that is where that magic happens. As we were in balance like that. Bingo! Yay! Veronica, they got the gas out. That's good. Wendy, I took a course on feeding the elderly. Oh, that's interesting. That's very interesting. Yeah. So Robin has the 432 and 528. I mostly do the 432. I know, right? I have another one too for the solar plexus. I forget what that one is, but I always resonate. I just naturally just going to the 432. All right. So, Robin, it bothers me that my own dang son argues with me about the black magic science. Yeah, mine too. My youngest does too. No, he did. He hasn't said that too much to me anymore. I try to keep I don't want to talk about it. And just know this. Here's the thing. Stay focused. We are not only healing our ancestors behind us, we also, we're doing all that healing with our ancestors behind us, and that DNA repair, as we're restructuring that DNA, in front of us, our children and the future generations. So stay focused on that. Don't stay focused on the stupid things they do. Stay focused on surrounding them with the white light, surrounding them. All right. And that will help them to get to that. Thank you so much, Barbara. And thank you, Veronica. And I know, Robin, I did too. I quit talking to my youngest son about things like that. And instead, because that can lead to fear, I just whip up that love, say, I love you, and I just want the best for you. And that's what we send. We send to those that we love. So let's do I'm going to leave y'all with something, some healing, a little bit of healing, and some affirmations or that you can take with you, decrees, commands, powerful commands. So here we go, the balance idea. I want y'all to get real comfortable and relaxed, and this won't take very long. This is just what we should do every day, a couple times a day, at least once a day. Here we go. Every day, I bring in more holy, divine light into my energy field, my aura, into my body, into every cell of my body. I bring in this holy, divine light into every strand of my DNA. And this holy, divine light flows through me with grace and ease. And so it is. Stay in the now. The now is balanced. Much love to each and every one of you. Keep on remembering. Remember that you are divinity. You are sovereignty. And you know what? You're free. We are free. Free. Where we go one, we go all. And I'll see you next Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, with Sarah and Grafia as my very, very, very special guest. So much love to each and every one of you. Keep vibrating. Good night, everyone.
Become a Goldylocks Productions VIP patron. Receive exclusive access to live stream special and other epic perks. Join the Goldylocks Productions VIP community today.